Well. I think Edward's a little excited. He's hopping with happiness, because we can finally play his game again. What's up? Welcome back to Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations. We're starting episode 3 today, and I forget what it's all about, but I'm sure it's gonna be great, because this game, I love this game. Check it out. Okay, Edgeworth, you can stop dancing. Oh, good. I was getting a little sweaty. What we got? Yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys had a good break. We're starting out. This is the second game I'm playing tonight. Played a little bit of the Mario All-Stars, just came out. And, yeah. Load. The Kidnapped Turnabout. What's all this, then? March 13th, 10:11 a.m. It's time.
Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars.
Good to hear. Now, make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup.
You can count on me, sir.
I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Uh-oh, we doing our little ransom here? Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case, after a murder case, after another murder case, and that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop-off? Edgeworth just cannot catch a break. Tell me how the volume is. I'm using new headphones, by the way. Every time I change audio, I'm like super paranoid that I'm doing something wrong. If the music sounds okay, it sounds louder to me, but I think it sounds the same to you guys. Man, I will say, the amount of crime that's going on in this version of Los Angeles seems pretty accurate to real Los Angeles. Maybe even not enough crime. Let's see. I checked that the gaudy suitcase is here. I checked that the money's all there, safe inside the suitcase. There's no way the kidnapper can miss it. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. A flip phone in what, 2019? I know I was told what year it is in the game, but I already forgot. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place, after all. Oh my god, it's outside the Gatewater Hotel. I remember now. No! Gatewater Land! They have a theme park! Oh, that shouldn't be open right now. Welcome to Gatewater Land. I know who's in the costume, and I'm having a little bit of a problem because the voice I gave him is now Edgeworth's voice. Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you. Shut up, phone. Photo rally. Listen to that stately remix of the Boo Badger theme. Who would have thought it would become a series staple after the frickin' Rise from the Ashes? Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture? Of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Now, if you were the Steel Samurai, now we'd be talking. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a nice day. It moved. Just stay still. It senses fear. If you don't make a sound, it might not notice you. Hello?
Huh? Oh? Who are you? You're not Ernest. No.
Maybe that should be a different filter. I can't combine them. You're not Ernest. No. It sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. I think that's even worse for this situation. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Alright. Gumshoe, call off the sniper. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me on this one time. Let's hope all your Call of Duty training paid off. Man, we're really making this ransom exchange in the middle of a theme park. Woo, I would not come here. Just refund my annual pass after knowing this happened. Who got kidnapped? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Edgeworth speaking.
Next, come to the haunted house.
Okay, he's just saw at this point. And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for?
That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend.
I suppose not. This is serious business. Somebody might actually die. I've arrived. Ooh, I am in suspense.
Go inside.
Like, I know his text looks like the SpongeBob meme. This tone needs to be a bit more serious. Oh, we are in the haunted house for real now. In before the killer is set up, or the kidnapper set up some sort of like Saw-esque trap in here.
Miles Edgeworth. He who finds his clients guilty, but finds the defendant guilty no matter what the cost. You say you're on the side of justice, but can you really? Can you find a just outcome for yourself? Escape my traps. There's a saw blade coming right at your head, and your feet, and your arms. In fact, this entire room is a saw blade.
Ah, how original. What a dismal place.
And don't forget the saw coming at your butt.
Oh no, not my butt, I need that! The fans like it! No, the kidnapper's the Blue Badger, I wish. He'd be in a survival horror for sure.
That's it. Go through those doors.
Am I being watched from somewhere? I wonder how many hidden cameras they'd have set up. Koi, what's up? Welcome on in.
Leave the money and go. Now.
Hey. I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. Looks like we can't get away with any tricks here. Do you notice the reflection was silver? I think it's just like low light. I don't think that has anything to do with like anything important to dealing with evidence. I couldn't even catch a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. I have no idea how much fans love his butt. How much? Do they love his butt this much? Look, there's a fan right there. He's coming.
I'm gonna get you, Edgeworth. I'll come for that booty. Oh, yeah.
I just made the serious situation silly. I'm just gonna touch his butt. Touch his butt. It was a trap! March 13th, 11:23 a.m. It was the Blue Badger all along! That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal. Who's that? What are they talking about?
Split police. All right. In front of me. Up.
I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. I'm like in the sunglass goatee badger. Was that on my head? Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. Oh, it's been months. Edgeworth, you've been
I'm afraid you've been asleep for 9 years.
This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I knew I should have had Gumshoe go in my stead. I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano Group. Zaibatsu? But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son Lance had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of, like being kidnapped. Lance Bass? Sephiroth himself? I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. Was that you making that funny sound? Hey, who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Oh! Who's this? Who's this lovely young lady? I know her. Who are you? Who's that subbing? Nuiki, thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Grab a nest and get comfy. Enjoy the emotes. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? I doubt it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maya of this game. Your assistant right here. Kidnapper? Me? No way! I'm not into such petty crimes. No, I'm after something much, much bigger. The perfect foil. Sassy young child. Look at that, she's got a key in her hair. Oh, I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles. Oh, I love her so much. I haven't seen her in so long. Oh, I'm pretty sure she's in Ace Attorney Investigations too. What's her name? We'll see. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. Not even a chicken? One alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu. Great thief? And did she really just claim to be the Yatagarasu? Excellent pronunciation, by the way. Oh, thank you. Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You don't reveal your real name if you're a supposed great phantom thief or whatever. Maybe she's a phantom thief. She's already stolen hearts. You can call me Kay. Kay? All right. Good. Glad that's settled. I didn't even have a chance to object. She's rhyming. She's prepared that speech for years, man. Konoichi, a regular ninja. Go on Twitter for a day. Edward Simps everywhere. You know what? I don't even doubt it. I don't pay too much attention to the Ace Attorney like community, but I already have an idea of what it's like. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes. Why? Twitter loves it. Oh. I wonder, should I remove them? The second time in the game that Edward's been bound? I'm seeing a pattern here. I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Like that one, yeah! Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? That's just how Edward stares at all his potential new friends. This rope goes through here, and there you go! What a relief. I owe you my thanks. Oh, it's okay. You can pay me back in full later. Now then, what question should I start with? How about the question of what the hell is going on here? Okay, Faraday, let's go. Goes in tight. Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Cheeky, Maya replaced. Don't worry, not for long. Yeah. Kay is great. You're gonna love her. Let's look at her evidence. I got a pamphlet. Oh, remember when they gave out physical maps at like Disneyland? You had to unfold them and they advertise whatever show is going on. What's on this one? Map and explanation of park attractions listed. Check it out. You know, it looks better than the map of Universal Studios Hollywood. Like half the map is all trees right now because they're remodeling so much in preparation for like Nintendo Land. Get Wonderland pamphlet. Documents in my possession. There's a haunted house. There's a what? Wild West. Can I see Will Smith there? Stadium. Nice. Dun 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 dun. She'd get along with Ryuji. Similarly, she just reveals everything about herself. Well, first things first, here's my badge. Don't surprise me like that! I can't believe you're just shoving things in my face! No, Edward, save your shoving for Phoenix's face. I mean, aren't there more pressing things you'd rather ask little old me? She has a point. I should probably find out more about my mysterious savior first. I'm starting... I don't know if it's my new headphones or if something's different about my... Hold on. Something's different about my microphone, but I'm starting to hurt my own ears whenever I happen to whistle. Ooh. Great Thief. It's the Haunted Mansion. We're gonna see... Oh, good. We're gonna see Eddie Murphy while we're over there. Great. They're doing it Nintendo Land in Hollywood. I believe they're doing it everywhere, just Japan is getting it first. I'm pretty sure they're doing it in Hollywood too, because they also are opening up a Nintendo store like the one in New York in Universal City Walk. I'll tell you what, when they do that, I'm just gonna visit there. I'm just gonna visit there so often, not even go into Universal Studios, just buy all the Nintendo stuff. It's very dangerous. You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all? You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I am the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor.
Your predecessor? Who?
Oh, don't mind him, he's dead.
Oh, in that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right?
What? Of course I mind! I haven't stolen anything yet! Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior.
She'd be stealing a glance at Edward's booty. What? That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me yet.
Don't shove things in my face. We haven't held hands yet. Wait a minute. Don't ship them. She's way too young. Does she have a profile yet? Oh, look at. Not even like zooming in, but look at this. Look at this fright. Actually, that's really adorable. Look at that award-winning smile. Age 17, just like Maya. Self-reported great thief. She suddenly appeared, but why was she stalking me? She looks 14. Anime, Lance Amano. He's such a big old shout. He's like, oh, Lance. I recognize him. Aw, dude, he was great in those iPod ads. Wearing the glowing earbuds. And you work it out. Son of Ernest Amano, victim of the kidnapping. I knew him when he was a child. I guess they are just going ham on there being a connection between them. Benefactor when I studied abroad in Germany, director of the Amano group. And Dick Gumshoe. Apparently we're not looking at his profile. Yep. Oh, that's the B button. What are controls? Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Let's go. You know, she does remind me of Yuffie. Also, thank you. What's up? Young thief? Isn't Yuffie also like 17? Peppy, ready to steal your heart? Absolutely. When you say you're the Yatagarasu, can I just like say it with like a really bad pronunciation accent? Do you mean you are the Yatagarasu? Yep. The most righteous of the righteous, the legendary great thief. Yuffie 16, close enough. But the title has only recently succeeded to me, so I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu. I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that. What is this, My Hero Academia? Don't worry, I got some big plans in the works. Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I knew it! There's just no reasoning with a prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. Maybe your attitude, Edgeworth. Give her a break. I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal. Only one thing? And what would that be? Well, that's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here. Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. Maybe an entire game's worth.
So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor? I guess not. I'm Miles Tails Prower, but you can call me Edgeworth. Aha! Now I remember. How can you remember something I just told you? She sure is cheery. Oh, maybe a connection in their past as well? All right then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. You remembered to bring a lockpick, didn't you? Well, I thought you were the lockpicking lawyer. No, that's the guy on YouTube. Oh no, we're trapped. Huh? It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. What? No way! I don't hear you! La la la! You can deny it all you want. That doesn't help our situation. Okay, you do remember when you came in from, right? It looks like that might be our only way out of this room. Doesn't look that hard to get up there. You know Maya is the model for all the little assistants. They're all energetic, bubbly young teen girls, but you can make out their uniqueness. I think they are different enough. Like, with Ima, well, young Ima, there was a point to having her similar to Maya, so that Phoenix could, like, associate with the whole Lana and Ima sisterly thing. With this one, she's meant to be a complete foil to Edgeworth's uppityness, and it works so perfectly. Kay's little bundle of joy. Whoops, a slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. Have you tried double jumping? Oh, I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. Begin investigation. Look at the sprite. He pointing. Do 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 do. If this was The Last of Us, I could totally like press triangle here and boost her up. Do 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 do. Yeah, Tagarasu passing on the title like an artisan. Yeah, something like that. Like keeping the legacy on. That way, the title can still gain notoriety and infamy, even though the original holder has long passed. What is this? Looks like the Bad Badger. The Bad Badger. Oh, he's a spicy boy. And it's looking as bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the Bad Badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece, huh? Don't call it a two-piece. Oh yeah, the top is a head, but the bottom's a bikini. Oh, Edgeworth was wearing the whole thing, he didn't even know it. The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? Bad Badger's head. I'm liking the goatee. It implies that the rest of the Blue Badger's, like, blueness is his hair. So what, there's like just little jester bells on the end of his hair, like Sonic the Hedgehog? I love it. Do-do-do-do. You think Phoenix Wright is assembling a team of teenagers with attitude, superpowers, like the Power Rangers or Professor X? Their only power they need is peppiness and maybe spirit mediumhood. You heard this was a stream for big brain detectives. I'm sorry, Enigmatic Shark, you heard wrong. This is only a stream for chickens. But you know, I'll try to be as big brain as I can. Welcome on in. Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape. Yeah, we'll paint ourselves camouflage, and when the captors see that the room is empty, they'll run on in and we can CQC them. CQC. Ooh. No, that's silly. And what exactly do you have in mind? Well, we could paint help in really giant letters. Who would see it other than the kidnappers? And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building. Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and set out colored smoke signals? I feel like all that'd do is give you lung cancer. Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Oh, actually, that may not be a great idea for me, seeing as I'm the thief and all. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? Like these many, many boxes of Blue Badger costumes. Oh, there are so many. Edgeworth could totally give her a boost. Hey, there's a key. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a Pink Badger costume. Pink Badger?
You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you?
Not unless it's the Steel Samurai.
In that case, you better study up on the whole Badger clan with this.
Did she just have that booklet on her? She got it back at the information booth. What is this thing?
Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan.
Whatever, I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something. Look at that, you got the Proto-Badger, the Bad Badger. Wait, I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes? I want to see this, hold on. Proto-Badger. This game just pays so much attention to the little details from the original trilogy. Like the fact that the Blue Badger was originally just a little design in the police station, and the police chief was all like, I designed it myself, it's the Blue Badger. Doesn't it look amazing? And it really did look like the Proto-Badger with like the soulless eyes. It wasn't until Rise from the Ashes that the Blue Badger got his like final design there. I'll tell you what, the redesign is loads better. Like going from Sonic the Hedgehog original movie design to current design. Bad Badger, a vile criminal with a gun. Oh. Pink Badger, notice her unique pink bow. Wow. Cause you know, the girl one has to be pink. How else would you know it's a girl? She's gonna get Edward killed. Let's hope not. Speaking of assistance, you read the post that said in the Japanese version it's easier to take notice of the uniqueness, especially Trucy. Oh? Like how so? Are they written differently? Unique pink bow. That's gonna be evident at some point, I can freaking tell. The Bible of Teletubbies. What's up, Skeletons? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. I suppose this is where they keep all the costumes.
It certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger family's home.
There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. They're kept in the isolation room. Nice. Oh, different speech patterns. Oh yeah, that's one aspect of Japanese games that doesn't really localize all that smoothly. But it's always cool to me how they decide to do that. Like sometimes, oh, you use the Kansai dialect, now you're from Brooklyn. Brooklyn Rage! Bad Badger's cool. He's a bad influence. Don't take after him. Aren't these Badgers the mascots of the police force? They sold out, dude. They sold out.
Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater Group owes the police from all those cases they solved.
Oh god, if they owned the police, that implies things about this world. Just a private company at this point. They have all the power of the state and they use it to make a theme park? Hey, it's good propaganda? Oh. Let's see. They use, the assistants all use different speaking styles. Ima uses katakana, Maya uses hiragana to say atashi. Subtle differences like that. That's very nice. That means that the writers really did pay attention to that kind of stuff. Oh, Ace Attorney. If there was ever any doubt that the writers, you know, that they didn't just pay attention to all the different characterizations. Theme park.
It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster.
Does it like uncuff and then the track like opens up? Cause that would be cool and deadly. That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. Also afraid of roller coasters, are you? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. And what have we here? Sunglasses are cool. Do you like my sunglasses, brother? That's who he is. He's just Master Miller. Costumes separate into head and body. The head was left in the isolation room. Don't trust him. He's actually liquid. Maya is a bit softer. Ima's a bit more boyish? Sharper? There's a little bit of... There's definitely a difference in their personalities once you play Rise from the Ashes. Like, you realize Ima is way more analytical. Not just because she's a scientist instead of a spirit medium, but like, Maya thinks more with her heart, and Ima is sort of like the tutorial guide to how all the new mechanics work. And they work it into the story so naturally. What's up, Omegas? The theme is crisp. I make sure everything looks all nice, sounds all pretty. Yeah, we just got we got kidnapped. Okay, look, if you're just coming on in, here's the scoop. Edgeworth was to make a handoff of a amount of ransom money to a kidnapper. It was supposed to go smoothly, but somebody dressed in a badger costume bonked him on the head with a sword of some sort, and now he's stuck in this room, along with great thief Yatagasu K. Faraday. We're trying to escape. When do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look?
Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something.
Wow. Great job, Einstein. There's something that is what is relevant to my interest. This room, maybe? But then why is it on the inside? Let's get the costume. I suppose this is the pink badger. I don't know, I'm colorblind. I can't tell, but since it has the same design, does it seem forced to call this one a female? Oh, it absolutely does. Hey, look, it's a theme park. They gotta have clear distinctions, I guess, between the characters.
You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are.
And that's the only difference.
And the fact that she's pink?
Yes, and
her lips are red, see? Lipstick?
Okay, that is entirely too many cliche markers. Come on, character designers. What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious?
Hello, Kitty. Hello, Kitty.
Yeah. But I'd love to talk about all the characters in the Ace Attorney series. The thing is, I don't know how many people watching right now have, like, context of it, you know? Trucy Wright, Maya Fey, Ima Sky. Like, I know all of them, but I don't want to, like, sit here and explain them all, but I am down to talk about them. For sure. Yeah. Isn't this my phone? It looks like it made it through the ordeal intact.
If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside, like some sort of cellular phone device.
Ah, but we do have a way. Right here. He reaches down, but instead of picking up the phone, he picks up the giant blue badger photo rally sign. We take this sign, and we wave it in front of the window, and someone will see.
Ah, there was a cell phone here this whole time?
Wow, what terrible kidnappers. They left me with my communications device. If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Either that, or they tapped the phone and this is a trap. Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir.
I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you.
Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now.
You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sorta...
What's wrong? Detective? Oh, jeez.
Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me.
Who is this?
Shilong Lang of Interpol.
Oh, you're no.
Shilong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I heard a great deal about you.
Why is he all shady? I guess they just don't want to reveal his image quite yet. Oh, I know Lang. One of my favorite characters in this game. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case?
Don't sweat the details. Crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or a global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble.
Why would you say that?
Lang Chi says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning.
I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste.
Sorry, no can do.
What?
We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you, eventually.
You? I thought they were supposed to be working together, man.
What's wrong? Did you get cut off?
No, my phone ran out of power.
No way!
I knew I should have charged this thing.
Don't you keep it charged overnight?
Yes, but this is actually quite an old phone. What is it, 2019, and I'm still using a slide-out phone from Transformers? The battery is short. It only lasts 1 hour. It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means.
Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out.
What's up, hello, Tyrannosaurus? What's up? Sorry, I was in the middle of a thing. This is the thing about this game. I love it. I want to give it the most attention I can. I can't address chat while I'm, in the middle of a very emotional cutscene. Well, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, we started the stream off with a little bit of the Mario news that happened today. I'm so excited. I am totally gonna play Mario Sunshine on the September 18th on stream when it comes out. It's the whole reason I haven't played Mario Sunshine this entire year. I was gonna stream it. I have my GameCube literally right next to me. It's been ready to play it. But in case the rumors were true and they were, But yeah, when that comes out, totally. Yeah. This doesn't seem sus at all. Edgeworth just attracts trouble. He makes enemies wherever he goes because everyone assumes he's just so smug. But Lang's not so bad of a guy once you get to know him.
Man, why did they have to put the windows so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make her daring escape?
I suppose we could make our way out of here if we were able to climb on top of these lockers.
Haha, that's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again.
Let's see. I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. Hiya! Man! Why did they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway?
Oh, she's trying. Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Aren't old phones supposed to have better battery life? If they're still, new, if you, replace the battery. A phone that's been in use for a decade? Probably not. Oh, jeez. What is the longest amount of time you've ever used a cell phone? I remember when my dad got the iPhone 5. He kept using it until literally 2 or 3 years ago. I had to buy him the iPhone 6. Whenever that came out, I think 4 or 5 years ago now. Actually, I had to buy it for him so that he would be forced to get off of it. And then he ended up giving the iPhone 5 to my mom as a sort of hand-me-down. And by the time the iPhone X came out, she was still using it and the battery was in the middle of exploding? And she just kept using it as if it was fine. Nobody ever told me about it. I had to notice it one day and I said, Mom, you are not using that? You're not using that phone anymore? That is actually a fire hazard. And she would always be like, well, if it still works, why not continue to use it? No. I had to tear it out of her hands, hide it somewhere. Guys, don't use old phones if the battery is literally popping off the casing. Not safe. Just think about all the old devices you probably have in your closets. They're probably on the brink of catching fire, especially if you have, say, like a PSP. Okay, I can probably, you know, I bet if we use the key to the, they probably open the lockers. You can use the open door as a step. Eh? Am I right? Am I right? Ah, dang, guess not. Not exactly a shining example of the perfect line of logic. Okay, maybe there's something I haven't seen yet. Doot. You look forward to sunshine? Me too. I've just been wanting to replay it, honestly. It's been a while. All phones are bombs in the end. Here, it's, you know, Samsung with the Note 7. They're just ahead of the game. It is scary, Twyla. Very scary. Your phone had a swelling battery. Got it removed ASAP. Thank you. Thank you for not, like, continuing to use it in spite of that. There's... like, it is one of the most dangerous things to have in your pocket. Because it could catch fire at any second, and what would you do? Guys, if you have a smartphone, look at where it is right now. If it started spewing out fire and flames and sparks, what would you do? What would your plan be? Do you have some sort of jar to contain it in? You don't want to put water on that, no. Yeah, where would you put it? Would you be totally screwed? I know I would be. I guess I could throw it out the window. But only in the last case scenario. Your 2012 laptop dies after 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, you probably want to get that replaced. It looks like I already got this area. So we're good here. Water plus lithium ion equals... pretty bad. They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally.
You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's its whole family, too.
Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. There's only one of each of the 4 family members wandering throughout the park. Best of luck. Then why are there 8 costumes, though? Maybe spares?
If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize.
As posh as me?
Oh, even posher.
I doubt it. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that? I don't think that would count.
You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it.
Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against a wall in the haunted house.
Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costume ones walking around the park.
So those are the rules of this game. How quaint. Oh boy. Oh look, more evidence. I will submit the evidence. Can I investigate these a little more closely? That looks the same. You had an off-brand Wiimote that somehow caused the batteries to leak. Like AA batteries? That'll even happen with like regular Wiimotes, for sure. Never store any peripherals or game controllers with batteries still in them. Just by being plugged into a circuit, they're discharging, and when a battery like completely goes empty, that's when the chemicals start to, you know, do funky stuff. Like they're meant to either get thrown away or recharge. When you let the chemical reaction play out to its fullest, you get things like precipitate, and that's why the quote-unquote battery acid is like all powdery. It's not great. AA batteries, oh. I will say, get some Eneloops. Get some of those Duracells that are basically rebranded Eneloops. Best rechargeable batteries. People are like, oh, why do I want to use AA's in my Xbox One controller? Because Eneloops are bomb, yo. And I don't mean they explode, I mean they're actually good. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? For that matter, do you even know who it is?
Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone.
Lines up with what I heard after I passed out. I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with 2 kidnappers here.
After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. You got $1 million inside that suitcase? Guys. Think of a $100 bill. Think of a stack of $100 bills. How much would you need to make $1 million? I don't think you could fit it in that suitcase. That's a lot. 1 million is 1,000 thousands. Well, I guess it would fit. Yeah, because all you'd need is 10 hundreds, and you need 1,000 of those. That's actually not that much. It is paper. I suppose that is the case. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot. 10,000 bills. Okay, that could probably fit in a suitcase. Even like a briefcase, even. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. So Edward just said something about the slot. Let's look through it.
Oh, we can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there.
Da-da-da-da. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh? Some sort of underground path? That's probably the maintenance tunnels for the park. But the kidnapper probably used it to escape. Is that what I think it is?
It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves.
Don't compliment my kidnappers. You're encouraging them. They might be hiding just behind the door. No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. Underground tunnels? I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. Maybe that cog room where Paper Mario went and found Luigi all wrapped up inside the cogs. Folding chairs. Oh, a wrestler's dream. So Sapphire, what's up? How you doing? Welcome, we're investigating. We're investigating a way to escape this room. It's an escape room. This is actually just part of the park. I would love if Disneyland made like some sort of escape room attraction, but it would probably like be impossible to have like enough rooms to account for the amount of people in the park. The most they probably have is like an escape room styled show where everyone like crowds into a room, like maybe the elevator to the haunted mansion, and then a like video plays out. And they're like, "Congratulations, you helped everybody escape." And you just watch the movie. Oh, amusement parks these days, they have so much reliance on 3D movies just playing around you. There's nothing unusual about this area. Then why was I able to investigate it? Oh, I wasn't. I was wrong. Over here? A door, perhaps? Like, what stands out to me? Like, say, the new Harry Potter Forbidden Journey ride in Universal Studios. It's this whole thing where, like, Harry, Ron, and Hermione take you on a tour of Hogwarts. And you're just in this flying chair that flies through the castle grounds. Like Hagrid lost a dragon, the Dementors are hanging out in a cave just outside the school grounds, which just probably isn't very safe. There's a Quidditch match. And you just kind of fly through it all. Harry Potter like flying alongside you the whole time going, "Hang on, everyone!" At the very end, there's like, you don't do anything. You never get rid of the Dementors. You just, Harry Potter just patronuses them. And you come back to the dining hall of Hogwarts, and Harry's like, everybody's celebrating, having a party, and Harry's like, "Good job, everyone! You did it! You saved the day!" I'm like, thanks, I did nothing. I just watched all this chaos ensue around me, but I'll take the credit. An escape room sounds spoopy. Pretty spoopy. There was kidnapping, $1 million involved. Yeah. $1 is 0.004 inches thick. It'd be 3 inches and 3 feet 4 inches high stack of bills. Oh, okay. That could totally fit in the suitcase. You're right. Don't steal it. Also, Folsy Bear, what's up? We're escaping in this dastardly escape room. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one, which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I do believe I may have just found our ticket out. Maybe there's a hidden door. Maybe it's behind... Yeah, this is a mirror image. Maybe it's behind the lockers. Logic? Shooba-dooba-doo. Rataz, what's up? You woke up to this in England. Welcome, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations. I got kidnapped, and maybe there's an open floor panel somewhere. Or rather, there's an open floor panel somewhere in this room we can use to escape. I'm not gonna connect these quite yet. I'm gonna investigate a little bit more, see if we can find a trapdoor in our side. Hope you're doing well. British accent was questionable. I don't try very hard, but I try. I try my best, and it isn't very good. To be fair, I'm not trying to give Edgeworth a British accent. I'm trying to give him a, what is called the Atlantic accent, transatlantic or mid-Atlantic accent. The posh American accent that sounds similar to British, but is American in origin. Because a lot of people don't seem to think Edgeworth has a British accent. I'm trying to meet him in the middle. Let's see if there's anything down here. So, okay, any ideas? Nothing new. Let's present her some stuff. Hello? Here, a present for you. I distract chickens. Well, you're doing a good job. Goku, thanks for the sub. Hey, you know, you're doing a good job, sir. Keep it up. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Grab a nest, get comfy, and enjoy the emotes. Yeah, hope you've been enjoying thus far. That's true. I go watch a YouTube video about the transatlantic accent. It was pretty much invented to be a more sophisticated American accent for film. Like, nobody naturally speaks it. It never naturally came about in any region of the US. Like, it's made up. It's made up, and it's just like, it's totally evocative of people trying to be all hoity-toity when they're really not.
Hey, don't you think getting out of here is more important right now? You can ask me about that later.
I suppose she's right. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to connect 2 points that probably lead to me getting out of here. I'm going to say the lockers might be hiding a floor panel. Because I don't see any lock on the floor panel at all. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna double check over here. If Edgeworth says there's nothing left to find, then I should be able to... Yeah, here we go. I should be able to logic my way out of here then. Here we go! Night Mage, thanks for the hydrate. Delicious water. Let's try the lockers on the floor panel? What is health? What is HP? It's disposable. I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information. Me neither. Worth a shot. Key? Maybe the key is for a floor panel? Hello? Not that either. Probably not the costumes, at least not yet. If only there were... I've already tried Tiny Key and lockers, so I think that's all I can do right now. Maybe there's something I haven't checked in the main room still. I want to check under the tarp. You know what this tarp is reminding me of? It's reminding me of Danganronpa. There was that one case. What is this paint even for? Looks like it was used recently. Hello? I don't think there's anything new. We need some sort of foothold. What can we step on? No. Oh! Hey, yeah, that's the same kind of beam that the door was propped up against in the other room. This is the beam I was tying to. Huh? What's up? For a second I wouldn't have thought to check the beam, but, you know, gotta investigate every little nook and cranny. That's how point-and-click adventure games tend to work. Pixel hunting. I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out of the window if we climbed this. Okay, that's a little unfair, because you don't see the ceiling part normally.
Good thinking. And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. I maxed out my stamina in Breath of the Wild.
Well, how many hearts do you have? 3. Thanks. This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck.
Count on it.
Look at that. That's pretty impressive. Bouncing on a little hook.
The great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go!
Did you fall? She fell. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. But these boots were made for walking.
What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know.
You are now. This is what you've signed up for. Here we go. There's got to be something that lines up here. Now, if you look at this, the panel is held in place by a hook. It's like the same hook on the beam. We are in the beam. At the very least, that's a connection. There you go. She pointed briefly. He's already rubbing off on her. This hook on this beam.
You know I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible.
I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose.
Really? Like what?
As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well.
Oh, I get it.
We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this top.
All right then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath.
It's a body!
A body has been discovered! Now this is what I call a treasure!
I don't know. I don't think we'll get much for it at the pawn shop. Let's take a look. Look at that. Hey. Can I check the bad badger's head? Looks like it's the same dialogue.
Looks like the bad badger, and it's looking as bad as ever.
Looks like a costume head to me.
I guess the bad badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece, huh?
I guess the bottom part is the part that comes with the gun.
The gun? Oh no, the gun is built into the head. Watch out, you might trigger it accidentally.
Oh, how bad could it be? Uh-oh. What's this?
You triggered it, Mr. Edgeworth. Watch out, take cover. It's a gun that fires chicken bullets. Oh!
Oh, they're not that bad. They're just tickling a little bit.
But watch out for the big one!
Oh. Oh. Thank you for redeeming Bang Bang, Soul Sapphire. Perfect timing. Jebs Gemini, what's up? Nice hair. The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? What's up? We're trapped in this room and we just found our way out. Check it out. How you doing, Gems? How you doing, Soul Sapphire? How you doing, everybody? I mean, Soul Sapphire was here, but how you doing regardless?
Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure.
Actually, that's the nachos I had earlier. It's the only food they have at this entire theme park. The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom.
Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch.
All right. This thing is locked down tight. Locked?
Huh? Fiddlesticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Hello, Gordon. Look, Gordon, a hatch. We can use this to escape. Tiny key, underground entrance. It's the only lock and key I have in here. You guys are both doing well? That's good to hear. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're chilling out. And, wow, we got a lot of people here tonight. Hey, thank you for choosing ManokAdobo for your stream needs tonight. I'll be sure to be your perfect in-flight entertainment, or at least as good as I can be. You know that joke would have made much more sense for the last episode? Turnabout Airline. Oh well, that's me. I come up with jokes like a week after they're relevant. I believe you're up, Kay.
Huh? Why me?
Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to.
Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big.
I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. Let's just hope this is actually a way out of here.
All right, I got the secret door open. And now, Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
What is it?
There's someone in here.
What do you mean there's someone in there?
Yeah, she's climbing out.
Oh no. Oh no, I know who that is. It's... you!
Edgy Poo!
No! Kay, close the door! Close the door! Put it back where it came from, or so help me! No! I can't escape. She's everywhere! False alarm. Wait!
What?
Are you alright? Kay! It's deeper than you thought. The ladder fell.
I'm fine. The ladder just slipped is all.
Actually, I think it's a step ladder.
No, it's a ladder. I verified. I fell on it.
Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary.
There's a lot of really large machinery down here.
What about an exit? Hello. Oh, that was adorable. She just popped up.
It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit.
There's so much charm you get with sprites. I kind of wish that the game went back to this style. The games.
I can't believe that happened.
You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know.
No way! I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable?
Firsthand? Oh, jeez. Not old bag. Not old bag. Too late. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. If you're a fan of Ace Attorney and you've never played this game, there is still fan service yet for you. That's all I'll say. Let's see. Ladder, lockers, costume. Not really anything they can connect right now, but let's take a look at the open hatch. The hatches are open! That was honestly not very smart. Like, who just dives into an open hole? You don't know how deep that is. I don't think she saw the bottom. It's dark in there. Yeah. I finally got the door to the underground area open. Okay, I just want to confirm with you that there wasn't an exit down there.
Yeah, it was really cramped, and there were a lot of really large machinery.
I see. Are you hurt at all?
I'm perfectly fine.
Are you sure you're bleeding?
Oh, I've always had this gaping wound on my leg.
All right then.
Yeah, it's fine.
Kay, did you just pass out? Kay? All right then. Guess I'm escaping on my own.
I was just a little surprised when the ladder suddenly slipped out from under me.
I wonder if this ladder can be put to some use. I will take any chance to make a Star Fox reference, Rex. That game was such a big part of my childhood. I'll say Star Fox 64 was probably the game I've played the most in terms of times I've completed it. Because I used to just play it once per day for who knows how long as a kid. Going through every route. Heck yeah. I finally got the door to the underground area open. Oh. I will say, even though I played it a lot as a kid, I had to work up years of courage before I actually went to the true route, defeating Brain Andross. Because I've always had a phobia of internal organs and them being huge. So I eventually faced my fears, got the true ending. It was such an accomplishment for me as a kid. Oh, wait, we can take the ladder and then use it to climb the lockers. Yeah. It took me a second because I honestly was just talking about Star Fox. Excuse me. Miles Kecklord. More like Miles Edgelord. What's up, Monster Man? I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay.
Oh? So how are we gonna bust out?
It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all.
Are you actually praising me?
Yes, but I'm doing it in a smug manner. It's what I do best. More of a thank you for giving me the idea regarding this ladder.
The underground ladder? What about it?
This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. Oh, I see. If we use this... That's right, we can also use it to climb laterally. It's good exercise. Lay it on the ground. Also, yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Investigation complete.
Dun da 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 da.
All right.
Oh, she's jumping for joy.
Now we can get out of here.
Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. By my estimates, like an hour. Not because it was hard, but because I played this game at my own pace, you know? It's a stream. I like to talk to chat, reminisce. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. March 13th, 12:11 p.m. Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West. I'm jamming. Oh, sour please. Specialist. Edward, why did you slide down the pole like a fireman? Show off. What is that? What is that called? A 10-gallon hat? The name of the saloon. I almost said the Splatoon. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Maybe it wasn't rain.
Yeah, and thank goodness you have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
Oh yeah, that's how Kate got in here. I'm surprised he wasn't soaking wet.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Gummy! Oh, how's this gonna work? We had like 2 partners.
I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out.
Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? A heart?
Oh, I guess you don't know what a heart is.
I know what a heart is. I'm not that cold.
Well, that's,
Did you just bring the entire police force to rescue Edgeworth? Oh, Gumshoe. That's touching and also completely unnecessary. Edgeworth worked that pole. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I guess the fans like that. Count off. MIB. MIB, Wild Wild West really is just Will Smith. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Shifu, all 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. Shifu? Hey. Who are these fancy lads? Well, the fancy lad and the fancy lass. Is that 2B from Nier Automata? What the heck do you think you're doing, counting off my cubs off like that? Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it? Shifu! 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 Oh? You want Agent Lang, I take it. Hit the nail on the head. I'm trying to make Lang sound cool, but I keep, like, going into an Edward almost voice. Like, Lang is just gonna be my voice for now, I guess. You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Lang Z says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Sheena. This isn't much, but please accept my card. Shifu is the Chinese word for master. I believe it. Oh, also fun little trivia. Once we get to know Lang's full name. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. You all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life. Got it? This dude's cold. My voice but rough and sexy? But that's just Edward though. Oh no. I'll try. Ah, Colonel. Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhangfa. Apparently this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You saw the murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have solved it faster, pal? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. I would have solved the entire case, and Agent Hicks would have still been with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Ackby Hicks. Yesterday? Oh, this is like a day before the intro to this case? We're jumping all across the timeline here. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. If only I'll tell you guys now, it's not Phoenix Wright, but wouldn't that be amazing? Colonel, this man is accused of killing a man with a plastic IKEA chair. They call it Norden. The chair or the man? Yes. Gumshoe, just look at that for edgy. I missed the thing about Star Fox. Star Fox Zero, I wish it sold better. It doesn't deserve all of the heat that it gets. It's not the Star Fox game that we deserved, but it was the Star Fox game that we needed. Like, of course, there's so many people after all the time was like, everybody was clamoring for a game that goes back to Star Fox 64 style. But I think Zero did it a little too literally. Like, forget all the things about like the motion controls and the double camera. That's a red herring. Like, that takes most of the blame for that game, but I think it was just not that innovative. I say this as someone who loves the Star Fox series and totally enjoyed Zero. It scratched an itch, but it didn't, like, you know, satisfy long enough for the itch to just go away. Like, I still got shingles. Oh, that's a terrible analogy. I am very sorry for it. Anyway, here's Shilong Lang. Look at this man's hair. Look at this man's jacket. Look at this man's everything. He's got the style. Exchanging business cards? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Like, people take their professions very seriously. A business card is the extension of the self. Yeah, very, very respectful. Also, I'm just like, I'm stretching for time because I like to listen to Lang's theme. I want to learn how to play it on my electric guitar. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You dare to mock the court? I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? That is called, shipping energy. Big shipping energy. Okay, like I said, I don't know too much about the Ace Attorney community, but I bet there's a big, Edgeworth/Lang thing going on. How dare they? How dare they? Phoenix Edgeworth for life. Lang means wolf in Chinese. and Long means dragon. Let me see if I can see Shilong Lang's full name. Also, I just said it. Shilong Lang. Fun trivia. He has a different name in the Japanese version, but it's the same name. Meaning that when you spell out his name in Chinese, Shilong Lang, his name pronounced with those characters in Japanese as kanji is what he's called in Japan. It's like Ryu something, I don't know. Ryu something, I don't know. But to localize it, they just changed the pronunciation to Chinese and then Shilong Lang. I thought that was pretty genius. I like it. He boasts he has the highest arrest rate in Interpol, in charge of the kidnapping case. Alright, men. Good luck on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Oop. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir! Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? But babysit me. Wait! Mr. Edgeworth. It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. I mean, how long ago did I meet Larry Butts? And why of all places did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that? I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. So this wasn't Gumshoe's doing after all. Sad. What are you doing here, Mr. Blue Badger? Can we take a selfie? Submit it to the contest? Did I know that chicks dig giant robots? Well, I dig giant robots, chicks dig giant robots. We all do. Absolutely. Right job, Detective. I do think Megas XLR was ahead of its time. It would do so well today, I believe. Could you imagine? Take my pick, lion, dragon, wolf, stone, dragon, wolf, etc. Eh? Oh, now that we're out, we're gonna go see Eddie Murphy at the Haunted Mansion. Wait a minute, I believe that's where we got bonked on the head to begin with. Let's not go there right now. Great job, Detective. Sir, for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Oof. Sorry, Gumshoe. So sad. Sir. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be.
Shall I propound a 21-gun salute now or later? So harsh. You know what? This is just... That's how you know they're best of friends. They like to tease each other like that. And by each other, I mean Edgeworth likes to tease Gumshoe like that. Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Or the entire police force?
Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand.
Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents?
That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir.
Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? Lang, Wolfman. That's kind of look like a wolf. Look at that hair. The artist who designed Shilong Lang designed him, insisted that he be half naked. Well, like shirtless liquid from the end of Metal Gear. You know what? That would totally fit him. And I'm actually a little bit disappointed he's not. Not because of fan service, but because the idea that he's confident enough to show up to work, be like big old Interpol man with nothing but pants on. No, that's big. That's big police officer energy. Dick Gumshoe energy.
Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir.
He's secretly a werewolf. No secret. He's actually in the middle of transforming as we speak. Yes, what is it?
Who is that? The girl over there, I mean.
I'm Mr. Edward's assistant, Kay Faraday.
Gumshoe, you're out of a job. What? Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant, Kay.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgewood's assistant. Me. It's been like that since forever.
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
Thief! Thief! How dare? How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet.
No way. I won't not lose the spotlight to you, little girl.
I was a little jealous. In the end, Lang's character designer was like, I'll draw him a shirt, just let me keep the X-shaped glasses. Wait, was this character designer the same one for like the rest of the series, or is it someone new? I mean, Capcom, right? I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the dude who designed Dante. Was? Now, I don't know who designed Dante, if it was the guy behind, if it was Hideki Kamiya or what. But I like to think so. Kanji, Lang's kanji is similar to Phoenix's. There is a little bit of a resemblance. And, yeah, Long, Ryu, Naruhodo, Ryunosuke? Ryu, I forget Phoenix's Japanese name. But I can only think of, I can't even think of Naruhodo from Great Ace Attorney right now. The name escapes me. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. They almost look like they're ready to jump out into the real world and gallop away. Almost being the key word. They're done pretty well, I will say. Somebody at Capcom had to study horses and draw them out with sprites. I love it. Alright, time to see if there's someone inside this suit. Windy's gotta go eat. Hey, have some good lunch, Windy. Hope it's good, hope it's chicken. I had, chicken tarna for dinner today. It's like chicken shawarma, basically. With like pita bread and hummus. Oh, so good. Alright. That wriggling, I just can't bring myself to call it dancing. What the hell is that wriggling piece of plywood? Oh, it's real this time. Oh no. Can I show it my badge? Lang would just be like Smoker for One Piece. No shirt under his open jacket. Meeting them in the middle, I see. I kinda wish the profiles had 3D models too. And you just analyze them. You know, for research. Sheena. Age? Gender? Female. Lang's trusty secretary. Level-headed, she supports him in his investigations. Sounds delicious. It was. From one of my favorite Mediterranean food places. They give you like so much garlic butter. You can just like slather it all over the chicken. Ah, yes. Chicken slathered in butter. That's what you come to this stream for, right? Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man Dante is always going to be such a cool looking character, and Thank Twig Smoker is a great example too, and Johnny from Guilty Gear. Exactly. Shirtless, big design, big power, same energy. Capcom has or had so much talent, especially around this era, like the late 2010s, like the early 2010s, stuff like that era. I'm surprised they allowed so much of it to just go away over time. Like Platinum is a thing now instead of Clover Studios. Koji Igarashi had to make his own Kickstarter for Bloodstained. Wait, that's Konami. I'm getting my developers confused. But you get what I mean. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here.
Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders.
There's a very specific way to pronounce that because Edward says it a lot. It's almost his catchphrase. No, that doesn't sound Edgeworthy enough. I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. Cactus. It's a cactus, and there's something written here on this sign. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewaterland from the local police precinct. Why? I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place. I'll tell you, growing up in Southern California, a lot of people's backyard or front yard gardens, at least where I grew up, you will actually find cacti as a normal like plant to find in people's yards. Like, not usually the kind you see in like all the cartoons with the big stem with the arms coming out, but the kind that are like leaves that are really spiky. I mean, cacti are spiky, sure, but it's hard to explain. It's almost normal to me. I always wanted to cut them open because they always say cacti hold water in them, right? But I never did. Because that would be mean? I don't know, just like cut down my neighbor's plants just because I'm thirsty. It's an empty barrel. I'd venture to guess that its only purpose is to set the mood. It's also a good hiding place in case a bandito happens to come on by with a gun. Like the Bad Badger. This horizontal bar is used for tying up horses. Apparently you can ride real horses at the Cowboys Ranch area just up ahead. Is it possible that the culprits have already escaped with the help of a stolen horse or two? I'm sure people would find out. Under Agent Lang's orders... No, I gave that voice to the other officer. Under Agent Lang's orders, we already rounded up all the horses. And every last one has been accounted for. Agent Lang is good, although I won't go so far as to say I'm impressed just yet. Or maybe a chicken with a gun? We already had Bang Bang tonight. I feel like... Oh, I should phrase that better. I think we're safe. Just tell the officer blocking me from going out here that Eddie Murphy's giving autographs at the Haunted Mansion. I think Disney would probably want to forget that the Haunted Mansion movie ever happened. Like, it was so unsuccessful. I like the idea of it, though. Like, to this day, when I ride the Haunted Mansion ride at Disneyland, I still have flashbacks to parts of the movie that reference it, you know? I will say, speaking of theme parks and point-and-click adventure games, I was watching a friend play The Curse of Monkey Island, which ends in a theme park, by the way. It's a long story, but there's a theme park on Monkey Island. I'm in a real big point-and-click adventure game mood now. Between that and buying that huge bundle of humongous games, you know, Pajama Sam, Putt Putt, all that stuff. And also, the Sam & Max game being announced. I don't know. I need to, like, figure out what game I want to play. Like, right now, the idea is playing, like, Pajama Sam on my birthday. But I might switch that for, like, Mario games because... Mario, we're celebrating the 35th anniversary. We gotta do it. We'll figure it out. Nightmare Ned. Never heard of that one. I've played a lot of point and clicks, but there's still entirely way more out there than I could ever imagine. Maybe they fled with an army of rogue chickens. No. If it was me, I would hide in an army of rogue geese. You'd never expect a chicken in that flock. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Same thing, huh? Oops. It would definitely be easy to track a rogue horse. Someone riding that down the street would stand out above the crowd. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through. Oh, here too, huh? Alright, well, here's a cat. I highly doubt I'll find a clue in here, but I might as well check just to be sure. This barrel sure is heavy. You there, do you know what's inside of this thing? It's the emergency water supply for putting out fires. Wouldn't that be in plumbing? I see. Well, they certainly are well prepared. That's gotta smell really gross. If you've ever had a sprinkler system go off, it's not like in the movies where it's like nice clear water. No, it's been stagnant in those pipes for years. It's all rusty and you do not want to touch that stuff.
Man, a can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around.
And not to mention all the officers as well. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of the law enforcement in the vicinity.
It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. Yeah, point and click. I played, Maniac, a little bit of Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle, that series. A lot of educational games when I was growing up. Jumpstart, 1st grade all the way through 5th grade. If I was on fire, you might want to touch the water a little bit. Nah, I'd rather burn. That way everyone can have fried chicken. Broken Sword games are pretty nice if you like conspiracies. Broken Sword. Haven't heard about that in a while. And also Broken Age. That game was disappointing. I liked it though. The first half had promise. And I will say that they probably did the best they could with their setup. I don't know. I really wanted Double Fine to do better with Broken Age. Like, it could have started a point-and-click renaissance, but instead, we got Telltale. And instead, Telltale went full Walking Dead, playable movie style. And then that whole point-and-click renaissance just petered out. He could have been something great.
So what are you gonna do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Oh, come on. You can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go!
But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary great thief. I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing.
The great treasure. What is this one and only one thing you're after?
I am the one and only. The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth.
I see.
I see.
It was 7 years ago. Get ready, fellas. You'll be hearing those words a lot. And there was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. He was also known by another name, Perry the Platypus. Dooby-dooby-doo. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was set forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, this evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child be really the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be! Can it? Who? Where? Huh? Oh, this guy. Ernest. I need to, like, visualize him to get a handle on what his voice sounds like. Lance, where are you, son? No. He's got to be more jovial. He kind of looks like Buddha Mario. If you combine the two in some sort of botched Potara fusion. Mr. Amano.
Ho, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned.
For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. Danny DeVito? Okay, maybe. after all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office and the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. Now can I offer you an egg in these trying times? If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
So who's this old man? He's the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano. Man's got sausage ears. Either that or he, in his youth, he used to wear those plug earrings and he got like really, really heavy ones. Look at those earlobes, dude.
Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly.
I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
What the? Hold on there. Then what happened to all the money?
It's like Vinesauce Joel Danny DeVito. That's what I use for like the exaggerated cartoon style of him. I can't really do like actual Danny DeVito because that would be like, you know, Frank Reynolds from Always Sunny, Phil from Hercules. That requires me to have like a more, I don't know how to describe it. Hurt! Get up on the hydrant! It's like I gotta have that sort of old man gruffness, not gruffness, just I should be able to yell that. That's the key, that's the ticket. I believe the $1 million have been stolen and that the culprits are now on the run. What? Poor old man. Don't you have anything you can give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. Just spends his time counting his money. What, did you get the ransom money? I guess that $1 million wasn't that much to you, huh? Look at this sad, sad man. Sad, but also rich. All the money in the world,
all the money in the world can't pay for my son.
See, that's why I kind of have to do like,
I'm the trash man, Charlie.
I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy.
I know this is tough, but please stay with me, Mr. Amano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that.
You definitely should have recorded that conversation. Possibly it wasn't even Lance to begin with. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Lance Amano. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
How telling you about Lance help you get him back?
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior.
Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age. Kind and very attractive. In fact, that's like me at my current age. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off him.
Is there anything else about him that you've noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yeah, Oliver Clothes-Off. Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He has been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
He's starting to turn into a mafia boss. I guess that kinda fits. First, have you seen my badge though? Here. It'll help keep you company. In these sad times, it can be your new son. Twigs wants to stay up, but is too tired. Hey, I feel you, Twig. I'm trying to find a good place to leave it off myself as well, considering we started a little bit late, maybe if we don't see a break in the case, we might leave it off after we escape Westland. Western Land from Mario Party 2. Oh, I want to play Mario Party 2 so bad. They should have put that in the Mario collection. Heck yeah. But have a good night, Twig. Thanks for coming on by. It was nice having you.
Seeing that badge reminds me of Manfred. Now he was one fine prosecutor. The best of the best.
Yes, I can't disagree with you there. I absolutely can. He was a liar and a fraud, Manfred. With a bullet in his shoulder.
I sense that you don't really want to talk about him.
How I feel about him, it's hard for me to be truthful about that with another person.
Your hard countenance. I don't know what you're thinking or feeling. But mark my words, I think you are Manfred's true successor. I really do.
I don't know if that's a compliment. Exactly. Oliver Deacon. Online Mario Party. If they ever do a Nintendo 64 online collection, whatever, it better have as good of an online as the Super Nintendo one, because that one works way better than the NES one. Like, you could totally play Mario Party on that. I so want Mario Party, not one, just skip one, because that'll be absolute hell on the Joy-Cons analog sticks and my palms, because you know Mario Party 1. Let's just skip straight to Mario Party 2. That was way better. Do an online Mario Party night? I could. I will say I've gotten online Mario Party on Dolphin working before, so I could do it again. Von Karma's a liar, a fraud, and a murderer. But the first two are way more despicable. Murder, yeah. Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he is outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and his friends?
They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't quite say anything for sure quite yet. So, even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I'd better keep in mind. Does he have a profile? Dun 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 dun. Look, they used the same picture. Age 50. Amano family butler and Lance's private tutor. Could not be contacted recently. Yeah. So what if the murder was Edwards' father? Look. Von Karma's an asshole. Let's not get that. Let's get that clear first and foremost. It's just that Edwards would rather forget about that. At least if we're not playing Ace Attorney 1 or Investigations 2. Let's not bring up traumatic memories for him. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Oh? Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgewaite, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
I didn't expect this epic music. This is usually reserved for when we're in the middle of an argument. Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprit escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
All right, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating.
Oh, the gloves are on.
If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it.
Begin investigation. The Wild Wild West. I kind of want to leave it here. Honestly? Like, start with this beginning of this investigation? Because, yeah, that'll leave, like, all the clues and whatnot fresh in our minds. I think all we needed today was, you know, the beginning of this episode. Little, I can't even think of the word right now. I think I'm just sleepy. And a little introduction to the circumstances, you know? Oh, it's a save and quit. Well, at least I want the music. Give me Gumshoe's theme. Let's go. There we are. Da, 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 da. Plus, I think everybody needs to go to sleep. I promised everybody I would take it easier with streaming. I had a fun time. Hope you guys did too. We're in a theme park. We're investigating. That's all you need to know. What about a wild, wild chicken? Nope. I'm domesticated. 100%. I'm harmless. Yeah, let's leave it off here. Everybody, thank you for coming on in. And I promise I'll be more awake tomorrow. I'll get some nice sleep, get everything all, get my mind all prepped up. And we'll be ready to do some hard thinking. Some hard thinking. Domesticated, ready to be slathered in garlic butter. You know it. Delicious. Yeah. Reminding everybody, after we finish this game, not right away, but eventually I'm going to be playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. So look out for that. I've been waiting to play it for literally over 10 years, I think, at this point. When did Investigations 2 come out? AI2 release date. In Japan, it came out February 3rd, 2011. Almost 10 years. Almost. Like, in less than a year from now, it would have been 10 years since that game originally released. So, gotta be good. I'm so glad that streaming has allowed me to come back to this series that I remember so fondly from like my high school and college days. And I'm glad that I got to present it to you guys in this amazing and hopefully entertaining fashion. Yeah. So, without further ado, let me just save state just in case. Boop. And let's call it. I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, even before, like, the stream. Like, it's a short stream, but I was working. I was working for a long time, like, right before the stream. Had to take care of some stuff, you know. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the stream. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Back to the nest with me. Oh, I would like nothing more. Yeah, thank you guys for coming on by. Hope you enjoyed. As always, there's the links. The social link goes. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, all the good stuff. I'll try to keep this short. And no art for tonight, so everybody enjoy the rest of your night. Whether you're staying awake or going to sleep, have a good one. Have a good one. We'll do more Mario, Ace Attorney, Persona 4 in the coming weeks. Be there or be not there. Up to you. Have a good night, everybody, and stay clucky.